Welcome to the Robalo booth here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. We are on one of their brand new models, the Robalo R230 center console. And let me tell you guys, this is an absolutely awesome 23-foot center console for a great price. Let's go ahead, hop aboard, and take a look. Now, as always with our boat walkthrough videos, we're gonna go ahead and start here in the front of the boat. Pretty standard with all boats you'll see in any boat walkthrough video. We're going to have a little anchor locker up here in the front, which is gonna be the home of our anchor along with all of our rope. Now, there isn't any windlass equipped on this boat right now. Now, up here in the bow of the boat, we're going to have a very comfortable U-shaped seating setup with some nice cushions going around the side gunnels over here and a very nice upholstery quality here. We're gonna have a little bit of storage underneath so we can lift our cushions right up, and the storage access is going to come from the back side and lift up towards the bow. You can see there's a nice little storage compartment. This is on the starboard side of the boat. We're going to have an identical one to this on the port side as well. We're going to have some backrest over here, which are going to be removable, but are going to make for a very comfortable experience for your guests if they want to go ahead, lay out, and face the front of the boat just like this. You're also going to have a little bit of storage in the ground over here in the front. Lift this on up. You can see that's actually a very deep well, especially for a 23-foot center console. Great for any kind of storage needs that you might want to use it for. Now we're going to have our forward-facing seating situation over here. Of course, it is going to be a very comfortable seat. And then right behind me here is actually going to be their cabin access, which Robalo is kind of known for. There's a little latch on the side. And this whole thing is going to swing right on open just like so, and that's going to give us very easy access to our head along with any other storage that we'd like to use the cabin for. So we're going to hop into this boat just to show you how much room we actually have, and we're going to be pretty close to standing. They got a little cutout here. It's not a lot of room. It is going to be a little tight, especially if you end up closing the door. But overall, for a 23-foot center console, you can't count on too big of a cabin, so this is very impressive. And you do get a bathroom with it, so if that is a requirement for your family, your wife, or anything like that on their boat, you do have the bathroom option here. And like I said, with this door being so big and swinging open, it's very easy to climb on in and out. You don't have to worry about hitting your head on anything. Very easy access. Now, also in the bow of the boat, you are going to have a little plate over here, which is something I really like. So this is going to be for a table. So there's going to be a metal bracket that's going to slide in here, and it's going to come out towards the middle, and there's going to be a big old table that's going to sit right here. That's going to allow you and your friends and family to sit around the U-shaped seating over here very comfortably, enjoy your lunch and everything like that. A lot of times back in the day, you used to have these, but on the ground, and a lot of times you can end up stubbing your toe or getting your foot caught in there. It just was very uncomfortable. So I've seen this on a couple boats, this plate on the side. It is way more convenient and a very nice feature here on the Robalo. There are a lot of really nice features on this 23-foot Robalo here, and like I mentioned, this is a pretty affordable boat compared to a lot of other 23-foot center consoles you're going to see here at the show. There is a very nice attention to detail. You have a very nice windshield over here. You have very nice black powder coated railings and everything that are actually kind of recessed and fit very nicely along over here, so that way they're not sticking out. You hit your toe on it. They're kind of recessed into the console, which is very nice. Small little feature, but it's a very nice attention to detail for Robalo here. It is going to come with a nice hard top as well. No one's really doing the canvas tops anymore, but even though this is a little bit more of affordable of a center console, it's really good to see that they still are putting hard tops on them. We're at the helm station now of the 23-foot Robalo, and let me tell you, the helm station is always one of my favorite parts of the boats. I love being behind the wheel, so it's a very important feature to me. And let me tell you guys, they really made this dash look really clean. You can see we have a nice little padded material over here going along the top. They included a couple spots on top for our phones, which is always a pet peeve of mine, especially since everybody's got phones nowadays, especially on boats. You're going to have a nice blank dash that is going to be able to put any of the electronics you want. I would probably do maybe one 9 to 12 inch screen right over here. Seems like it would fit perfectly. We're gonna have a wireless charging spot for our phone. We're gonna have some buttons over here for all of our lights, our live wells, all that kind of stuff. Very nicely kind of angled in towards the captain, which is very nice. We're gonna have a little storage down here on the side, a little dry storage, your standard helm, couple cup holders. Very nice overall helm. They did a great job making this look really clean on this boat. Also above my head here, we're gonna have a little access hatch in the T-top. Now there's nothing in there right now, but this is the perfect opportunity to throw maybe your stereo controls and your VHF radio right on up there. Now, like a lot of the boats, it's actually interesting. I think a lot of boats are going with this style seating, which I'm loving. I'm calling this the captain seat slash bench seat hybrid here. So you can see we have one continuous seat here, but there is the option to fold up and down the little backrest. You still get the armrest, which is very nice. So depending on how you'd like to seat here, I like to prefer to drive standing up personally. So most of the time it'll probably be up for me, but it is very comfortable and a great option here on this boat. So right behind our helm seat here, we are going to have 4 rod holders nicely placed over here. You don't have a full tackle station like you might see on some of the bigger boats, like starting to be like 26 foot. You might get full tackle stations. 23 foot, if you put a tackle station here, you're gonna have no room to walk around over here. So honestly, I'd much prefer the extra space here on this size boat than a tackle station. Also, you're gonna have your cooler right underneath the seat, which is pretty standard. Now, underneath your side gunnels on your port and starboard side, you're going to have the standard storage here for all your boat brushes, gaffs, nets, any of that kind of stuff. It's all going to slide right here. On the port side of the boat, you're also going to have your one live well on the boat, which is really, really deep actually. I'm going to stick my arm in there. I'm up to my shoulder. I can reach all the way in and touch it. That is going to be a very, very deep live well right there. And you're gonna have the clear lid on your live well. That way you can go ahead, check on your baits to make sure they are okay while you're still fishing. So one thing you're really not gonna see on a lot of 23-foot center consoles, and I'm very envious of when we had our 23-foot center console back in the day, is a shower actually. Under here, you're gonna have a little pull-out shower. That way you can rinse off after a nice day on the sandbar. Let me tell you, that's not a feature you really get on 23-foot center consoles very often, so that is very awesome to see. We're also going to have some very comfortable seating options over here, which is going to be forward-facing rear seating. It's going to fold on out just like so. It doesn't leave a ton of room back here. I probably wouldn't leave this out all day, but when you are running, if you need a couple extra seats or somebody wants to sit in the back of the boat, this is a really comfortable option, and I really love its folding mechanism here because when you are ready to fish, you can fold it right out of the way. The cushions are not exposed anymore, so you don't have to worry about hooking your upholstery. Now, we're about to get into one of my favorite features actually on this Robalo, which I might be a little lame to call something with the bilge area my favorite feature, but as somebody that has to work on boats once in a while, you will get very appreciative of this, and this is going to be the bilge access. So we're going to go ahead, lift up this entire cabinet here, and let's take you guys on in to the bilge. Look at this very impressive access on a 23-foot boat. We're going to hop on here. Look how easy it would be to work on anything, guys. We're right here at the edge. We got tons of room. Whole thing folds up. Your battery access is right here. You can pull that right out. Second battery can go right there. Bilge pumps, everything like that you need. Very, very easy to access. Robalo, excellent job. Thank you very much for making our lives easier when it comes to maintenance on the water. Now we're gonna hop out of this boat now. We're gonna show you guys what it is powered by and how much this boat is going to cost for it to be yours. So this boat is gonna be powered by a single Yamaha 250 horsepower. This is the SHO VMAX motor. It's gonna push you along really nicely. Now to get in the price, the moment you guys have probably been waiting for over here. Take a look at the big screen over here. This boat could be yours for $110,000. And a little bit more information on this boat's length overall is 23 foot. 8.6 beam, has 90 gallon fuel capacity, and there you guys know it's a little bit more information on the boat for you guys. Like I said, $110,000 is a lot of money. I totally understand that. There are going to be boats that are going to be cheaper, but Robalo is a really big brand, a very well-known brand for its very good quality boats, and they also make Bob Hughes. If you guys know Hughes flats boats, it's the same manufacturer. So that's something really cool, and everybody that knows Hughes knows that they are extremely well-built boats and they definitely hold their value. So this is an absolutely great boat if you're looking to get into a 23-foot center console. You don't want the least expensive thing on the market because you want a little bit better quality. This 23 Robalo is going to be an excellent boat for you that's going to have lots of great features. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing down below if you like seeing boat show content. We also do a lot of fishing content here on Livin Salty. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys are notified of those videos in the future. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm going to go ahead and link another one just like it, another boat walkthrough video for you guys on the left side of the screen at the end of the video. Make sure you guys go check that out. Thank you again so much for watching. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.